Nic, it's so great to have you here with us in Portland. And I would love to hear a bit more about your background in Liverpool. What do you love about Liverpool? And tell us about how you've shared the gospel there over these years.
Thanks, Kevin. It's so good to be here. I'm really enjoying being in your very palatial headquarters. It's great. I've been in Liverpool for 33 years. We moved there to plant a church, and it was specifically with the aim of planting a church that could have mission at the front end of everything it did. And over the years, as we've started to work with other leaders around the city, there's a network now called Together for the Harvest, which has a membership of 50 church leaders and organizational leaders, but probably connects with about 150 church leaders across the city region. We've been asking this question: how do we reach every man, woman, and child with the gospel? As we've asked that question, gradually the vision has become clearer, and we'd now use the phrase gospel saturation and transformation, believing that the gospel transforms lives, transforms culture, transforms a city. So as we've begun to think about that, particularly in the last 2 or 3 years, we've been exploring what it would look like to work with church leaders in a strategic way. We've always done events, we've done some big events, like festival type events, but what would it actually look like to strategically plan to reach a whole city with the gospel? So that's become the focus of our vision. And as we've done that, we've begun to realize actually this is going to take the whole body of Christ. It's going to take a massively united group of church leaders, and it's going to take some strategic thinking. And here's the thing, Kevin. I think if we can't, with a good unity, good prayer backing, if we can't complete the Great Commission in our city in a 10-year time frame, we're not worth being called the church. So that's the vision.
Well, and we're excited from the Palau side to find ways to partner. We've been on a similar journey for about 10 years, loving and serving the city, but recognizing that the gospel has got to be center. And how did you decide to partner with Palau, and what does that look like in your mind?
As I've been thinking about it, I think the metaphor for me is like it's pouring accelerant on the fire. And by raising an evangelism team, I could see that not only would we have a resource for things that were evangelistic in and of themselves, but it would start to raise the temperature of evangelism.
Yes.
There would be an awareness, a presence, a resource. And as the team started to do stuff that, people would be more aware, we are here for the lost. We're here for the gospel. We're here for every man, woman, and child. And so that's what we've started to do. And the Palau Association have been incredibly important to us in helping us achieve that. So it's been brilliant.
What specific ideas or what avenues or approaches are you taking as you begin to think about the E-Team? What specific outcomes would you hope to see?
We've done like a research of church leaders to find out what are your needs in evangelism, where do you feel the biggest challenges. Using that information and continuing to pray and discern, we've begun to realize that actually training people in missional confidence would be the number one thing. Beyond that, we're looking at how do we identify, encourage, and mobilize the little E evangelists sitting in pews regularly on a regular Sunday morning. I mean, they are a massive force to be reckoned with. If we could really help encourage and mobilize those as well, I think it's a very exciting prospect.
And what would you say to other UK cities and towns that might be thinking about something like this, forming an E-Team?
Well, one of my other roles is with a network of city reachers, people from different towns and cities who are trying to reach gospel saturation and transformation. So we've actually been having that conversation. So I would say any city that is serious about gospel saturation, there's nothing to lose and everything to gain. I would say absolutely work with the Palau Association in helping to raise the bar on evangelism, because Palau brings expertise, it brings training, it brings experience, it brings resources and tools, it brings a sense of accountability because someone's asking you, how's it going? It brings wisdom because you've been on this road before, and we've been benefiting from all of those things in Liverpool. So why wouldn't any city want to do that? I think it's a no-brainer.
Thank you, Nic. Yeah, we've been encouraged here in the U.S. side to have over 45 cities all in their own journey, no one in charge of anyone else, but I would say we gain as much as we give. We certainly gain a ton as the Palau Association from listening and learning to what God is up to in lots and lots of other cities and towns. So thank you so much.
Thank you.